let's have a conversation about police telling lies on citizens, because it happens more often than you think. There is a term known as testifying, and it's when a police officer will perjure themselves on a witness stand in a courtroom in order to obtain a guilty verdict. And that dishonesty is what leads in part to people who were wrongfully convicted spending a cumulative 20,000 years in prison when they were innocent. And also, according to the National Registry of Exonerations, those prisoners spend an average of 8 years and 10 months behind bars for crimes that they never committed. There was once a legendary police chief whose name is Joseph McNamara, and he was once the police chief for the Kansas City Police Department and also the San Jose Police Department in California. So one could say he knows a thing or two about law enforcement. And so back in 1996, he wrote a piece in the Los Angeles Times that was titled, "Has the Drug War Created an Officer Liars Club?" And in that piece, he says something very, very important, and that is the fact that without police testimony or police lying on people, a lot of the evidence that was illegally obtained that is used to get people locked away would be excluded under the 1961 U.S. Supreme Court decision in a case known as Mapp v. Ohio. And in that case, you had a woman named Dorlee Mapp who had her rights violated when police searched her property without a warrant and found quote-unquote obscene materials, and that caused her to be arrested and then convicted of having those obscene materials. But she appealed and won her case in the U.S. Supreme Court in a 5-3 decision. And so this is why police have to lie on people, because they cannot justify each and everything they did to initiate that search. Then anything that they find is not admissible in court. And so police officers lie in order to circumvent case law. And academia has in fact weighed in on this. Like, for example, Philip Stinson, who is a criminologist and professor of criminal justice at Bowling Green State University, says that officers often lie to justify an action, and sometimes they engage in what is known as the quote noble cause corruption end quote, where the ends justify the means. And he has also tracked more than 10,000 cases where police officers have been arrested from 2005 to 2014, and about 6.3% of those cases involve police officers giving false reports. And among those cases, you have also alleged acts of police violence. And you also have David Thomas, who is a professor of forensic studies and criminal justice and is also a retired police officer himself. And he says that officers often lie for self-preservation. And so let this video serve as a reminder that you simply should not trust the police. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow. But most importantly, make sure you share the content with everyone that you know so that we can hold cops accountable. Until next time, horns up, peace out, good night, and good luck.